maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Yeah, man. It pays to be rich. I can only dream. Oh. Haunting. Oh boy. It's about to get creepy.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get our own elevator entrance to our home.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
I was about to say, God damn, Alan. I should start writing.
Alice.
Pick photos for exhibition posters.
This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Oh,
This
it's
is
that
the
door.
in my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
That's the symbol from Control when you're in that motel. That's one of the doors. Damn, did we get a bigger house since Alan Wake 1? This place is huge.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Video art doc on screens. Focal point of the dark place. Part 1. Are we gonna play the
Part
videos?
1. What was Alice working on?
And then we're gonna end up in them? That's what I'm assuming. Big old projection screen here, goddamn. Alright, here we go. Hi, Alice.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. It's easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan.
But it wasn't Alan.
And yet, it was a monster.
Guess that was Scratch.
He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art.
Huh.
My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Oh, flashes. The Dark Place. The Art of Alice Wake. Oh.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing it.
Oh, damn.
Some say that it lives forever, this road that I lose you on every time. Some say that it lives forever, this road.
Okay, I think we already listened to this one. This story, man. I just want to keep playing. Vortex. The other side. We're gonna be Saga again? Or is this when Alan came out of the water? Quote unquote Alan.
Let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called
The Dark Place.
Yeah. It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed
Alex.
to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Is this like a tactic of theirs to just drink at the same time?
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
All right. What do we do?
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
All right. Let's profile Alan. Cult in a clicker, Scratch.
Blake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
And then Scratch.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
Doesn't look right. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance?
We got a lot here. Jesus. Alright. How does the story change reality rules? The Dark Place.
Last time, it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true. Turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people.
He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
Yeah.
Alright. Damn, that was a lot. Okay. I think that's it.
Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon. Standing inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her, her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air, but she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew her weapon, shouted, ran after him.
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Why isn't that thing going away? Okay.
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
From now on, you can switch between Alan and Saga stored via the Buccaneer and Janitor's break room. Feel free to play in whatever order you choose. Okay, here we go. Oh! The janitor's closet. I'm gonna save it first. And then I'm gonna exit out because this thing won't go away. There we go.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation. Ugh.
think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages. When this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to hell.
Okay. So, debating if I should do Saga or go back to
I'm
Alan.
the only one who understands the forces behind this. I can help you.
No, that's not how this works. You're a civilian, and we don't do ride-alongs. And if Scratch is after you, then so is the cult. We don't know who we can trust here.
Damn it, you are making a mistake.
I'll be sure to add that to the list.
I'll do this next mission, Saga, then after that I'll do one with Alan,
Hi, welcome.
vice versa,
Okay.
and so
Pat's
on.
favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels one.
No, thank you. Those beady dead marble eyes still give me nightmares.
Hello, and welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee-themed amusement park. All of our attractions are family-friendly and available to children of all ages, just like our coffee. So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin! Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express! Oh! Soak in some local history at the Watery well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims. It's not haunted. No. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park petting zoo. Just don't share your coffee with the goats. Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee. Seriously. It's not amusing.
Stupid.
Take in amazing views from the slow roaster Ferris wheel. I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park. This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll jaw a great time.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Yeah, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Nah, man. That's when the customer is always right thing goes out the window.
It won't open.
You're back with Pat Lee, and we've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan Cooper clock designer Terry Feldman. Terry, how are we today? Hey there, Pat. Doing just fine. I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be off with you today. The pleasure's all mine, Terry.
This got really depressing.
Talking about this just hours ago. Smoke hickory, teriyaki, hickory teriyaki. Thanks, Tapio. It's just a bit of a strange joke, Terry. The Yakuza won't put you up to this. That, well, somebody's having a laugh over this little prank, I'm sure. Terry, thank you so much for your time. Can't wait to see those Deerfest cuckoos at the market. Wendy will be there with her beef jerky as always, and we'll be back after this.
Oh man, this is gonna be a running thing because they talked about this last time. Now it's starting to get real. Tammy didn't want to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic. But what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird though. Sitting here in the hotel room, some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play, a space cult. Burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for, to be determined, a lone man, an artist wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast, musical, a rock opera. It's another manuscript? It is.
Ed hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain.
Oh boy. Ed and Tammy are the witnesses that from earlier in the game. Is Ed alive? I'm not sure if Ed's alive. Was that before Tammy raised the ferry?
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
Okay. So I think all this happened after we spoke with them. Not 100% sure. So I feel like Tammy is on the way out. I'm not sure. I feel like Tammy left on the ferry and Ed went to the forest and got caught.
It doesn't budge.
Alright.
Is there anything else I can help you with, sir? Would you like a complimentary dinner tonight?
Well, that almost makes up for the ineptitude of this place.
I'm glad to hear it.
So grab one of his straps and pull it back. Let go.
I swear I brought my full kit along. Jules, you didn't forget to pack the EMF reader, did you?
Why would I pack your gear? I've got my own to worry about.
Great. Now how am I supposed to measure the energy signatures emitted by paranormal
Oh.
manifestations?
Ghost hunters, I guess.
I can't wait to hit the haunts. We should check the town out first. You know, do research, interview some locals, get the feel of the place.
Not before I find my frickin' EMF reader.
Alright, I'm gonna go, I'll go about the town again. See if there's anything, we get some conversations.
So, I'm thinking of pre-gaming at my place before Deerfest. Drinks, snacks, some charades maybe. Interested?
In everything but the charades.
What's wrong with charades? It's fun. And deer-themed.
How long can you play a charades deer themed game? Oh, hello. This is a washroom, ma'am. Someone's waiting for you to get off the toilet reading. Not even using it.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! What will become of my birds now? Where will they go? Who will feed them? Fly away, find a happier place. Go while you still can. And what about old Margaret? Where will I go? Who will I look after when all my little friends are gone?
And now, I just want to clear something up from our last broadcast. There was some talk, an off-color joke of sorts about Winnie Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky being dead, which of course is a bunch of hogwash. So I'm gonna give our dear friend
Oh no.
so we can put an end to these silly
Pat, no.
it looks like we already have her on the phone line. Wendy, hello. Hi there, Pat. That's not Wendy. No. This is Jim Figmore. Remember? We were going to do the announcement today. Oh, is that today? Listeners, we have Jim Figmore with us and the director of the Bright Falls Community Theater, and I'm here to announce that the theater will be losing one of its most dignified thespians as I, Jim Figmore, will be running for mayor.
Yay.
Hold for applause. Well, that's quite an announcement, Jim. Just let me find my notes here. I have some questions written down for you. The real question is what happened Bright Falls used to draw in thousands of tourists with its vibrant art scene and impressive bird feeders. And what's our reputation now?
Deers.
Bright Falls. Spooky Bright Falls.
Hey, I'd go there.
The world is laughing at us. And now all this business with the FBI? We need a mayor who can turn this town's reputation around. And nobody knows more about the role of mayor than I do. I played one in the theatrical production of Fiorillo. To glowing reviews by Coffee World magazine. Mayor Sutter is a joke. And you know what? I hear he kills cats. There.
What?
I said it. Now, Jim, this is a
My God.
I found my notes here, so why don't we pivot to some questions? First question, what exactly goes into that delicious beef jerky? Right, looks like these are my questions for Wendy Davis of Davis Family Beef Jerky. The only jerk I care about is Mayor Setter. Our future's at stake. Pets are being murdered. And it's time.
Oh my God.
Jim Figamore for mayor. That concludes our program today. Oh, I actually have more Jim Figamore and Pat Maine signing off.
Yeah, I'd vote for Jim. That is wild. It's gonna be depressing when Pat Maine finally gives in and acknowledges she's dead, dude. She dead.
How many times do I have to tell you? She's gone missing.
Are you sure she's not just avoiding your calls?
Why would she do that? I'm a lovely person.
Opening.
Oh.
In the sky.
Prison cells.
I don't like it. It's staring at me.
Oh, that is weird. It's like a shadow standing over him. That's creepy.
Ah! Help! Turn it away! Turn it away!
It's a little cuckoo, right? More than a little.
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Local girl. Return 3.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know about all that, but idle hands are the devil's playground, so...
Well, us fishing types appreciate you all, at least.
Hey, where's the time gone? There's just a wretched husk of what used to be left.
Watery's definitely quaint.
Good to see you.
I bet they have good fish here.
Oh, you rascal. What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole. How'd she get loose from the mooring? They hitched her up so securely. I swear this vessel has a mind of its own.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
Okay, if you didn't see the first few looks before the game came out, it's Ati.
Okay then. Catchy tune.
Oh, it's Tom Zane, Tom the Poet. Raffles. Is this Watery's own Nessie? I don't want to talk while he's singing.
Excuse me. Do you know where...
He's in the middle of a show.
I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed.
All the ladies love Ati. Oh, map. Nice. Here we go. Investigation. They had to add a name, but this was already done, so they used to post it. One of a kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of you readers know Imo Kozkela, who, with the help of his brother Yako, has been making our small town of Watery bustling hub with various business ventures. The latest of these Coffee World has his grand opening just around the corner. I had a chance to ask Imo a few questions. What is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages. It's right here in our hometown of Watery. It's got all rides, thrills, and excitement you could ask for. And, of course, lots of delicious fresh coffee, both hot and iced. Put that in. How did this unique business idea come about? Ati's got a voice, man. Well, as you know, I'm all about ideas, an idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me, many successful businesses in our hometown, with my help, we can revitalize Watery, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back and enjoy yourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, that's like having to choose a favorite child. It's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is, of course, a wonderful ride full of mad mystery and magic, and the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what the treasures you might find. Coffee, at least I bet. Yes! Anonymous source sent this photograph. Photos on the lower right, claiming it was captured during the last full moon. A majestic beast hidden in the depths of water or an elaborate prank. A sea creature that defies the very laws of nature or a submarine relic from the Cold War era. A lonely wanderer searching for companionship and compassion or a fearsome monster out for blood. These questions, among others, haunt our editorial team here at the Brightfall Record after one of our avid readers sent this mystery photograph as evidence of an unidentified creature roaming Watery's waters. And making a rare but opportune appearance, this titillating spotting might just be the event of the year. As we dive into this mystery, we here at the Brightfall's Record invite all our readers to a naming competition. What should our local beast be called? Watery Wanda? Shelly the Sea Monster? Send in your suggestions now. More updates and revelations to follow as the story unfolds.
You were a handsome deer.
What's the thing with deers? Feels kind of weird.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson. Thor and Odin are not here. They are old tricksters always sneaking off.
The brothers.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Do you live around here?
I live in Bright Falls. You have seen me around. I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at a nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I bring them here in the bus.
The elderly are very important. And it's a very nice bus. Thanks. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
And where is Ilmo?
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
See you around.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
Guessing this is the sauna?
Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure, I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to
I was about to
defend
say,
myself.
swing them
Do you
things.
think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
They say if a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya, you're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
I like that last one. It's very good.
Whew. Hot.
Yep, that's a sauna. Rubber ducky. Oh, I thought there was a prompt there to open that. The rubber ducks. I remember them being, or remember it being a object of power and control. That's, I think, twice I've seen it now. Could be something going on there. Someone bring the duck with them? Or was it a stowaway? Alright, I think we can go here. No? Alright. Where else can we go? There's just the hall. Alright, let's go this way.
Hey, Saga!
Hello.
Over here!
Hey, Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening. Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident?
Oh.
I don't understand what you mean.
She lives there.
This is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills. Don't worry, they've been handled.
Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
The Koskelas? I don't know if I said that right.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous. Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Jaakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now.
Huh.
I need the key to that trailer.
Yeah, we got Ati's song here. Alright, and caseboard updates. We got 3. The story. Can't use that yet. Fact versus fiction.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
Alright, which parts of the false, if any, are real? And that probably connects here. No. Okay, that probably connects here.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
Logan is not dead, but what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. Finally, someone appreciates my jokes, but seriously, what kind of life did I live here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
There's a trailer park nearby called Watery Lighthouse.
A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Sure. Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park. Ilmo Koskela owns it. Owns many things in town.
Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone.
So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So... your commercials?
They're fun.
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide. And, Jaakko here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really.
I've seen it.
Fuck off. I'm just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is. Hey, I'm writer, producer, co-lead, director. Do yourself a favor and, check them all out.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Jaakko and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there. Call the gift.
The Koskelas think I lived in the trailer park. With Logan. The story really is changing people's memories. Why aren't mine affected?
thing?
The spare key is at Coffee World.
Yep.
First the waitress at the diner.
Must be busy at the park.
Now the Cascales.
These are off-peak hours,
They all
Yako.
think Logan and I
They're
used to
just
live
slacking.
here. Wake said the horror story would make people crazy. Like they're being brainwashed to believe the story. Is it spreading?
I forgot time still moves when you go in the thing. That was my bad. Okay, just follow the trail.
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.